Welcome guys to this lovely, friendly match of the Direwolves vs Team Kamikaze in the Split 2 kickoff tournament. My name is Nightfall, and joining me today is Tainted Goddess. How you doing, Tainted?
Pretty good, pretty good. My voice is a little bit dry now after the last couple of games, but I have a nice bottle of water next to me, so I think I'll cope.
Awesome. Water is always good, such as Hebo and his broken ultimate at max passive stacks, but anyway.
Oh, and joust.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
The knockups, so painful. But anyways, on to this game. On the blue side we have Direwolves. In the solo lane will be Yada on Ulla. In the jungle, Mr. L chuckles on that Bastet scary early game. Wizard in the mid lane on that Swagni. And our duo lane will be Rotten Melons subbing in for Rishi Castle, who's away in Europe, I think it is. And Kiki Omio on the AD carry as Apollo.
And for the red team, Team Kamikaze, we have Julius on Osiris, Liquid Renegade on the jungle Bloner, Magnet on the mid lane Giannis, and in the duo lane we have Switchbay and Red Oxide on a Gib and Medusa.
So, for those of you who aren't aware, Magnet is Picklefinger. He recently changed his name due to the F was an alt code, so he had to change his name due to Pro League rules. You could only have A to Z or 0 to 9, so alt codes were not allowed. So, Magnet is Picklefinger. Switchbay and Sir Julius are subbing in for... I forgot their support. I'm a terrible human being. I completely forgot. Oh my god, I apologize for that. But we see that the red buffs have been... Wizard missing out on a red buff. He started with the speed buff along with L Chuckles. Speaking of L Chuckles, he's taking a lot of damage. Mid camp's taken by Liquid Renegade and Magnet as well, so... Yeah. So what do you think about these team comps, Tainted?
Pretty good. Lane phases should be pretty even. The Osiris possibly being able to bully out their ult, but other than that, it should be pretty passive unless they decide to go all in.
Yeah, that early game Bastet, as soon as she hits level 5, she can destroy people with those cats.
After the early game though, and they did this last game and went speed and dropped they decided not to grab the red buff on the order side.
Yeah,
is this a really common thing now?
I don't know. It feels like a new thing. I completely missed the memo about it. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how many people do it in the Pro League or how many people do it for the rest of today. I mean, it could just be a little thing that they're just doing for today, trying out. But yeah, it's interesting. So Wiz is going to pick up his red buff now with the help of L Chuckles. What do you think about the solo lane matchup? The Ulla vs Osiris.
Ul can't really damage the Osiris thanks to the passive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a slapfest. So Yada's got to be really careful that he doesn't get aggressed on by the Osiris. So he should just be trying to farm up, play safe, till he gets his items online like an Executioner. And he can actually start dealing damage.
Mm-hmm. He does have that sustain with his... Oh, a little bit of damage over there in the duo lane. He does have the sustain with his axe with lifesteal. But does that come on as soon as he hits level 5?
It's level 5, but
Yeah.
can he get close enough to the wave to use it, is the question.
Yeah. Oh wow, there was a 3 space in time over there in the duo lane. The rotation from the Magnet, but nothing going to be found over there. 4 men now over in the left lane. But nothing found. Okay, interesting. Anyway.
And 3 in the right.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage down onto Sir Julius. Cats are going, they do get taken down. There's a bladed arrow from Yada, going to get a little bit more damage off. And that was sort of a reverse rotation as TCAM went to the left lane and Direwolves went to the right lane. But no one found anything.
No one did find anything. But it kind of just pushed people around the map.
Mm-hmm.
So now Wiz is getting pushed in quite hard thanks to Liquid coming over. And It's just turning into a little bit of a scrap. Nothing much. Durlane's going for their purple buffs. They've just come back up, just as Solo's gone for their blues.
Who do you think will get the first blood? Based on any assumption.
Based on any assumption,
Yeah.
I'm feeling a Magnet getting bombed out by Agni with some cats on him.
Okay.
That's what I'm calling.
Do you think the portals will be able to get him away though? Or do you feel it could be a possibility that the Eagles rally? Oh, speaking of Eagles rally, actually no,
Yeah.
disregard that. That was just a jump in by L Chuckles. Didn't want to go aggressive on there. So Magnet, okay,
What's your
interesting.
prediction? What's your prediction?
Oh, there we go. Actually, here it comes. Switchblade with the cats on him. Here it comes. There's the bombs coming through as well. Wizard gets the first blood onto Switchbay and the ticking damage, and Cat still going aggressive on Magnet. Through space and time came through. First blood for Direwolves. So you predicted the correct team, and it was close to being Magnet. It was
It
close.
was the Agni. I said it was going to be the Agni with the cats.
You're
But
you're
wrong
80%
target, wrong
correct.
target.
80%. But yeah, very nice pick up there for Wizard. He's gonna get an extra 200 gold plus the kill gold because of that first blood. And yeah, what can Direwolves do with this now? It doesn't seem like anything else other than the gold advantage from that.
So on an Agni, the gold advantage early is really nice.
It's so good. He's able to get beads now, so he'll be able to beads out a possible portal, the Eagles rally, maybe a petrify, although that's much easier to get rid of. You just sort of turn around and you're easy squeezy, or a Gib cataclysm possibly.
I don't think the Gib Cataclysm, that's a little bit too hard to predict.
That's true.
Though there is a lot of aggression in the left-hand lane right now.
Oh wow, Red Oxide getting taken down to about 40% HP from Kiki's auto attacks and Melon's damage with their shield wall. Here's Bologna though. Does she have the Eagles rally up? Yes, she does. There's the rollout coming through from Switchbay, followed up by the Shockwave. Rotten Melons is taken very low. Here's the bombs coming through from Wizard. There's the Eagles rally. Put defensively. Liquid now with the cats on him. Defender of Olympus comes through. Al Chuckles does get the kill onto Liquid Renegade. There's the pitch fight onto Wizard. A lot of damage coming through onto Al Chuckles from Magnet. But he's so low. Look at Al Chuckles. He's on less than 16 HP. What? What? That was so close.
And Yada nearly going down over in the solo lane. Sorry, it's missing his ult.
Well, that was very
Otherwise,
close.
that would surely be a kill.
So that's 2 kills now for the Direwolves, 1 onto Liquid and 1 on to Switchbay. What will they do with the advantage though? What is the win condition for Direwolves here?
Well, with the Agni and the ult in the solo lane, they've got a lot of pre-fight poke, long-range poke, and they've also got a nice throw lane that can split and have a global presence.
Gets a grist on. He's a little bit too far pushed by himself, but he does have the not the rain fire. That is the path of flames to get away.
Yes, yes. But they've got the poke, so if they can poke before the fight and get anyone down to quarter, lost, so 3/4, they should win most fights, just brute strength.
Oh, there's a portal for Liquid Renegade onto El Chuckle's rollout coming through as well. There's the Cataclysm and the Shockwave coming through. A little bit of poke trying to come through from Magnet, but it was too far into the wall, and El Chuckles does get away. That's an ultimate popped from Switchbay for nothing. And Direwolves will be liking that one.
They will, though they did manage to burst 3 Agni bombs as well.
Oh,
So that's technically
true.
an entire ulti as well.
The thing with the Agni is that it comes back in short intervals. Oh, we see the blink from El Chuckles and a body block. There is the Lord of the Afterlife coming through from Sir Julius, but he doesn't have enough escape, and El Chuckles picks that one up. He's now 2-0 and 1. Taunt now on to Liquid Renegade as he comes through space and time. A little damage off with that bludgeon, and it's 4v2 over here in the solo lane.
Looks like they're going to just disengage, probably leave Yada just to farm up again.
Now, El Chuckles is doing very, very well early game here. He's going for the Jotun's Wrath now. He's 2-0-1 He's level 9 as well. He's playing very well in this jungle. He's where he needs to be. He's participated in all three
he is.
kills.
His cats are doing a lot of work right now. They keep tanking towers and sticking, like, in that mid lane fight onto the Giannis and making him force his ult just to get rid of the cats.
And those cats body blocked Sir Julius over there in the solo lane and forced out that that ultimate. He was forced to jump away. Oh, Wizard portaled in the mid lane. He's got that dash though. He'll be safe. So they're trying to be very aggressive onto Wiz here, but it's not working out for TCAM.
He's just playing the safe Agni, I would say. He's
Ooh.
saving his.
Solo lane Yada, there's the Eagles rally. Does he have the jump? It's still on cooldown. There's the bludgeon. It's not going to land. And there's the glory bound. He's going to jump away. For this glory bound is his jump, not the team. Just in case anyone was confused. Cataclysm now onto El Chuckles. They're going aggressive. There's the Rainfire. Liquid Renegade is off to the side. He comes through the portal. Wizard again with the dash. He's going to get away. Defender of Olympus does come through on towards him. El Chuckles still around, trying to slow down, get as much damage off as possible before he's forced to disengage. There's the dash in for Sir Julius as we see the Fire Giant now spawning at 10 minutes. There is... oh, the ticky damage! Yes, it will be enough! El Chuckles through the wall after Sir Julius thought he would have got away. The last tick picks up the kill. Very nicely played there by the Direwolves.
Nightfall.
Yo.
How much tick damage do Direwolves have? They've got the Agni and the Bastet for tick damage.
They do. Oh, and both of them have at least 2 abilities that do tick damage. Wizard with his 3 and passive, and Chuckles with his cats and 2. Oh, can Liquid Renegade get the Gold Fury? Will it be stolen away? Kiki now, he does secure it. There is a double kill for Red Oxide though. Very nice returned kill by him. Eagles rally onto Wizard. Does he have the dash? Yes, he does. He'll stunt up Liquid Renegade. Yada's here now as well. There's the Hail of Arrows coming through. The Geb shield on towards Liquid though. And Yada taking a little bit more damage. He's taken down to roughly about 30% HP. And now TCAM are going to siege this mid lane turret.
See,
oh, the portal! There's the unstable vortex. It won't be enough. Oh, that was close.
Yada just went through the middle.
That was so close.
Oh.
And the tower taken down by TCAM. Very nice trade, although I think the Gold Fury was still a little bit in the favour of Direwolves. 2 kills in a tower for... I don't know. How much global gold is 2 kills in a tower compared to a Gold Fury? Oh, because of the early game. I think that was worth for TCAM.
It was. It really was. If you look at the graph right now, the gold's just evened up. It's flat gold at the moment, and XP's just gone in favour of TCAM as well. That was exactly what they needed to get back into this and not have that slight disadvantage.
Red Oxide did get aggressed on there in the duo lane, but the Geb shield coming through from Switchbay, that Geb shield is so strong. Cleansing and giving HP, well, temporary HP, that's awesome. And it scales up with level as well, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, damage down onto Magnet from Wizard. Does he have the Flame Wave? No, it just misses, and Magnet
The portal.
only just gets out of there. That was so close.
That 100 HP auto attacks would have got him.
And that's the power of Agni. Bancroft's Talon and Pin Boots is just so strong right now. Oh, here's Rotten Melons off to the side. He's got the dash torn if he does want to go in. He's not opting to though. Here's the Blink Cataclysm in by Switchbay and the Petrify coming through as well. Eagles rally down, buffing up TCAM. And the rest of Direwolves are extremely low. Yada tries to get a thrown axe, but it won't land. Red Oxide picks up Wizard off at the end of that fight there. El Chuckles now in a spot of trouble, but he does have the speed buff to get himself out of there. Now TCAM, oh wow, the Magna going very, very deep. Does he have the unstable vortex? No, it won't land. And that's TCAM taking a tier 2 tower.
That was a great fight. The 4-man Cataclysm into the 4-man Medusa ult into the 3-man
Eagles rally.
Was it 3-man
was
Eagles
it?
rally as well?
Was it?
No, that was the Giannis.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
It just they hit everything on multiple targets, and pretty much shredded Direballs.
But at the same time, Kiki was over there in the left lane. They didn't have their dedicated AD carry, so they got two AD carries, one in the solo lane, one in the duo lane, and he took that tier 1 tower. So he wasn't in the fight. If he was in the fight, I think it would have gone slightly differently. Only slightly.
Only slightly. They from the wombo to begin with, they were all extremely low. So
Yeah.
if he was in the initial wombo, it probably would have led to more casualties.
Mm-hmm.
So it was probably better for him to just split up and take tower.
So something I want to point out is the Bologna ultimate and the cooldown of it. It is so stupid. If you get cooldown reduction like Liquid has, does he? No, not yet. If you get Jotun's Wrath and at max rank, Eagle's Rally is on a 30-ish second cooldown. It's so stupid.
And I've got 3 AD to capitalize from it as well.
Mhm. It's insane. It's a buff to your entire team and a jump and a stun if you land it properly. It's such a team fight turner. And with the Gib ultimate on top of it, with the pitch fry as well, it helps in wombos and buffs those.
It really does, and that's used last time.
Kiki getting aggressed on in the duo lane. That's 4-man rotation over here to the duo lane. There's no wards, yeah. They don't know that it's here.
Did Rodden see it? Rodden see it? It doesn't look like it. He's still there.
He's here. He's got the taunt onto Switchbait. He's going to be tanking up a little bit of tower damage. Kiki with the auto attacks coming through as well. There's a Cataclysm. Liquid is off to the backside. He's taking that attack speed buff. He'll probably use that Eagles Rally through the wall to change this. Rainfire now. Wizard is here. Oh, did the attack speed buff? Yeah, Liquid did steal it there. Here's the blink through from El Chuckles. Eagles Rally forced defensively. The cat's not coming out just yet. It seems there is the Across the Skies from Kiki. He wants to go aggressive. He goes down on Magnet. There's the Petrify. It won't stun up anyone just yet. Switchbait taking so much damage. Defender of Olympus comes through. There is Liquid Renegade in the backside of the fight. He's trying to deal whatever damage possible, but that's a double kill for El Chuckles. 6 and 4 other kills now, and this is Direwolves turning this fight around. But at the same time, Sir Julius over there in the solo lane, he's going to split push and take down that tier 2 tower. That's an extra 300 gold for TCAM. So slightly worth, slightly not worth. Depends on if Direwolves will be able to take this, and it looks like they will. They have plenty of damage for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sir Julius's TP was on cooldown, so he couldn't join that fight. So he did the next best thing and just take the tower instead.
Mm-hmm. And that's very, very good. It's 16 minutes into the game with a tier 2 tower going down. 2 tier 2 towers for the side of TCAM. Only, oh wow, here's Sir Julius jumping in. 1v4 against the Direwolves. Melon's taken very, very low. Chuckles as well. And they disengage off the Gold Fury. Can TCAM now take this?
Space and time hitting Kiki, leaving him really low.
Oh wow, it did too. Oh gosh. Oh, there's the Eagles Rally onto El Chuckles. He's got the jump back, and that's the shockwave. Liquid Renegade picks him up with the Scourge Whip. The Wizard now taken very, very low, and it looks like he'll go down. Yes, he will. That's a stun up from Yada, but it won't do anything. And Red Oxide does go aggressive. Blink, Cataclysm from Switchbait under tower. They don't have the first tower, so they can't damage that at all. Kiki takes a lot of damage from that unstable vortex. Here comes Melons in. Does he have the taunt? Who's gonna taunt up? It will be a Renegade. Here comes the auto attacks from both AD carries. A 3-man disarm. That's so much DPS gone. Oh, and Tainted. What is going on?
They've just forced them back between the 2 towers and tanked it.
Mm-hmm.
So far, Osiris in the solo has built a fair chunk of armor and can just tank with the Gib shields as well.
Yeah,
and they just force the tower brute strength.
They're equal in. Okay, I take that back. TCAM are 3.7k gold ahead, but they're equal in kills, and it's on the right people, I think. Well, I take that back. I mean, having a kill on Kiki would be nice, and Yada. Chuckles is 5 and 2, but that's definitely not bad. The only problem is that Bastet falls off late game. Oh,
he does, but at the moment, all he's been doing is securing kills. Oh, the portal
That was so close.
Keeping
Magnet
Magnet
being able to...
alive.
So
That's
close.
the second time he's portaled to safety.
In
He's
the
thinking of
exact same
portals right now.
spot as well. That was right there
Yeah.
at that mid lane as well. Here's... Oh, I'm watching for that blink Cataclysm again by Switch. There's the Rainfire coming through. Wizard picks up Red Oxide. That's a lot of
Ooh.
DPS gone. Eagles Rally comes through. Sir Julius taking a lot of damage. There's the Cats popped by Chuckles to tank up the tower. Defender of Olympus slightly channeled by Melons. Here's the L Chuckles dive in. Oh, Shirda, the Underworld coming through. Sir Julius taken quite low. Here is Witch Bay going down. That was a nice taunt by Melons and follow up by Yada. Here is the blink. Oh, Sir Julius, look how low he is. He's so low, but he gets back to base safely.
Bleed just missing from El Chuckles. Oh, that would be another dead Osiris.
And Direwolf's trying to take as much as possible from the jungle of TCAM. They're looking for the solo lane tower as well. And that's what you really want to do. You take a tower, you forced the enemy out of the jungle, so you could take whatever else you want.
Take a kill, take a cow, take all of their XP and gold from the jungle.
And that puts them even further behind than if you didn't. Well, obviously you steal something. But here's the Eagles rally onto Wizard. He's going to take a lot of damage, but the bludgeon not going to land. That's quite a lot. That bludgeon deals so much damage. It scales up with the amount of people you hit when you spin in a circle, up to a maximum of 5 targets. It does count as It does count minions as well. So in a team fight, yeah,
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure it does. Let me check. Bologna, each enemy guard hit in the spin. Okay, I thought it. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so ashamed of myself. I got it wrong. Oh well.
It happens.
Oh well. But yeah, can you imagine that? Imagine her wave clear. That'd be insane. That'd be so stupid.
Hey, take a look at Bologna's build right now. I noticed in the last fight that she took a lot of damage, and just looking at the build, I can kind of see why now.
Yeah, she's...
Vintage Harvey into health.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
she does have a lot of armor actually coming through from the Mid Guardian and the Hide. That's mainly because of the double hunter that Direwolves are pulling out here. But Wizard can still deal a truckload of damage because other than health, Liquid has no protections against Wiz.
Yeah. But that's pretty scary, knowing that the Bologna can take that much damage now.
Oh, there's a blink on towards Liquid Renegade. Eagles rally to go down as well. There's the Cats coming out. Blink Cataclysm by Switchbait once again. Very nice to disrupt Direwolves. There's Sir Julius coming in. Was he CC a mute? No, that's his teammate's portal. Of course. Here's Melons. He's going to go in. Does he have the taunt? He should. There it is. There's the slow coming out from El Chuckles. It won't land. Ticking damage comes through. Rainfire as well. Not going to land. The stun, unfortunately, not going to land either. And Liquid Renegade is going to get out of there. Kiki aggressing in the door lane. 1v1 against Red Oxide. And it seems like he's winning out in this duel. I mean, look how far he's pushed.
I'm really surprised about this. Apollo isn't the greatest duelist, and he's just bullying out Medusa entirely.
I think it's because Red Oxide doesn't want to go too aggressive and risk the Audacity passives coming through from Kiki. I think he could ult, but then again he wants to save that ult for a team fight.
Also, if you look at the builds, only thing Kiki has up on Red Oxide is the Fatalis.
That's true, and yeah.
Because Red Oxide's gone for the Iqfal, so the 1v1 should be a lot better for Medusa.
I don't know, yeah, it's kind of strange. Although at the same time, Kiki can just ult, and Red won't have enough damage to kill him after he's ulted. If Kiki really wants to get out of there, he can. So Red Oxide probably doesn't want to invest too much resources trying to kill him, and then Kiki just gets out for free. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Spirit Robe. Spirit Robe is so good. That's El Chuckle's next build coming through. I love Spirit Robe. I mean, I just discovered how good it was the other day, and by golly, it is such a
Yeah.
good item. Yeah, when you get hit by a hard CC, like a knock up or a stun, or I'm pretty sure a disarm counts as well, 15% damage mitigation. So whenever they get
Ooh.
aggressed on by Switch Bay, um, with that Cataclysm, it'll activate 15% mitigation, and that's less damage coming through from the Wombo combo. Oh, here's
Yeah.
the flank by the T-Cam coming through, and that was a, what was that? A Creeping Curse coming through, Switch Bay coming in. Does he have the Cataclysm? Three-man Cataclysm, Beads forced by Wizard, Eagles rally on top of all of it. Melons is going to be taken down. It seems like it, yes he will. Switch Bay will pick that one up, and in the backside is Liquid Renegade going aggressive on all three carries of Direwolves, and they're still getting, they're trading damage equally it seems, and TCAM win that fight. It seems, and they're
They are low.
aggressive.
This should be a Phoenix if they continue to push.
Yeah, they should be able to get this one, and then maybe Fire Giant afterwards. 24 minutes is the first Phoenix going down. Switch Bay gets stunned up. Here's Liquid Renegade being taken down. No, Kiki with the across the skies didn't have enough damage. And now he's taken extremely low. So Julius now 1v4 with Red Oxide and Magnet in the backside just off there. And now the rest of TCAN do disengage.
That was a great disengage from TCAM. If Direwolves had taken one or even two of those kills,
Mhm.
that would have been towers. That would have been the last tower, the Gold Fury, maybe a Fire Giant.
Oh, can Kiki get this kill onto Sir Julius? Stun comes up. Kiki's gonna get taken down. Defender of Olympus was there as well. Gib Shield gets Sir Julius out of there safely. Through space and time was used as well. And that was so close. Unfortunately, Kiki wasn't able to land that last auto attack on to Sir Julius to secure the kill. And here is the Gold Fury. It's torn onto Switch Bay. Liquid Renegade in the backside. Once again, dealing with all the carries, forcing them to fight him instead of the other carries, and the damage coming through from TCAM. There's a Cataclysm Shockwave combo coming through from Switch Bay, forcing L Chuckles and Melons to disengage, but Liquid Renegade, he's fighting the cats, he's fighting Melons, and he's dealing quite a lot of damage. Torn on towards him, and it's a tank versus tank, essentially, along with a warrior, and there is Magnet coming through. He's going to land that Unstable Vortex, and Switch Bay again going to secure that kill. Split push now for Sir Julius onto the right lane, Phoenix. And
Yeah.
it looks like this is gonna be the game. Al Chuckles, actually no, Kiki is back now. Will he be able to defend it? Al Chuckles and Kiki Omio versus all of TCAM. Liquid Renegade take it
so low.
so low, yes, and the 25% Titan, and they're still going aggressive. Will they go down 2%? Yes, that is game for Team Kamikaze. GG, well played. 9 to 11 kills. Unfortunately, Direwolves will be taken down there. El Chuckles did really well though, but look at that Red Oxide 5-1
Yeah.
Medusa.
Direwolves looked like they had an early game, and TCAM came back with one good fight, and after that, got some wicked team fights down. Bellona, she was massive.
Mhm.
She might as well had a taunt herself.
Yeah.
Dived in that last fight. Eagles rallied right onto Wizard, and if you notice, the entire Direwolves went to peel Wizard
Mhm.
from Liquid. Like, Liquid's score does not reflect how well he did.
Yeah, he peeled so well against the carries. He forced Yada, Kiki, and Wizard in fights, all to fight him. And if they didn't, then they would have died to his damage. Yeah, that was just really, really well played. I mean, there wasn't too much peel for the side of Direwolves. They had mostly engage. I mean, Athena is engage, you dash in, you taunt, and you have the Defender of Olympus, but other than that, you don't really do much else. And Bastet, really good early game. He did quite well, 6-2. Not bad at all.
Yep.
But right there in the late game, he didn't really kick off or do anything in the team
couldn't-
fights.
He couldn't get into the backline where he needed to be.
Yeah.
Magnet was really slippery with those portals, and Red Oxide had Geb just sitting on him going, no, you're not doing anything to my carry.
Hmm.
And when you have Geb peeling that well, or even engaging with some of those rollout and getting those 3-4 man ults, oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
but they couldn't get into where they needed to be.
Yeah. I think it was just a really well executed strategy for TCAM. And unfortunately for Direwolves, I think that will put them out of the tournament. Was it, or is this a semi? Best of, yeah, I think it's best of one. Um, Not too sure. We'll have to check up on that. If you check the brackets, Giles will update those for you guys. But anywho, we will move on to our next game after we find it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Stick around for the next game.